I feel like most parents we met, you probably tried behavior charts, talked to counselors, maybe even considered medication for your child's struggles at school. But you're still searching for answers that actually address what's really going on. And we totally get it. Some of us have stayed up worried about sending our children with ADHD or SPT back to school. Thinking about the phone calls from teachers, about focus issues, the meltdowns over homework, or even watching your brilliant child struggle in an environment that just doesn't seem designed for how their brain works. I'll give you statistics that should give every parent's attention. In 2022, an additional 1 million US children received an ADHD diagnosis compared to 2016. Sensory processing challenges now affect nearly 1 in 6 children. Yet most doctors are still approaching these conditions the same way they did 20 years ago, focusing on managing the signs instead of addressing the root cause. What if I told you there's a completely different approach that's helping children not just survive the school year, but actually thrive? So let's talk about it. This video is for exhausted parents and for children with ADHD, SPD, or anxiety who are tired of band-aid solutions and ready to discover natural, drug-free strategies that address the real root cause of the child's struggles. I'm going to share 5 game-changing strategies that can transform your child's school experience this year. You'll discover why traditional approaches often fall short and learn about a breakthrough understanding of nervous system dysfunction that's changing everything for families just like yours. I want to start by telling you a story about our friend Janine. Janine came to our office as a young teen with major sensory processing struggles. Physical touch, crowds, loud noises, and even itchy clothes would send her into complete overwhelm with anxiousness. It made school and even simple tasks like going into stores extremely difficult for her and her family. Janine was so easily overwhelmed by outside stimulation because she had so much stress built up inside her nervous system. Through neurologically focused chiropractic care, we help calm down the stress and noise within her very sensitive body. Today, Janine says that chiropractic helps me live. When she gets overwhelmed now, she rates her anxiety at a level 3 or 4 versus the 8 or 9 it used to be. She's now thriving so much that she's even considering becoming a chiropractor. I love Janine's story, and what is so cool is that she isn't alone in this transformation. Now, let's transition to understanding the real root cause when it comes to ADHD and SPD and all the hard transitions during the school year. So number 1, understand the real root cause of ADHD and SPD school struggles. The truth is, ADHD and SPD are often characterized by an overactive sympathetic fight or flight nervous system response. That's the imbalance that is sabotaging your child's school year. This leaves children constantly on edge and makes it nearly impossible to focus, transition between activities, or regulate emotions in a school environment. At the same time, their parasympathetic rest and digest system, which is crucial for focus, learning, and emotional balance, remains underactive. This nervous system imbalance often begins with what we call the perfect storm. Early life stressors, including prenatal stress, birth interventions, and environmental factors that leave the nervous system stuck in a state of dysfunction. Now let's go through some drug-free tips, what changes everything. I promise the last one is the best. So, 2, the sleep foundation that changes everything. Quality sleep is absolutely crucial for managing ADHD and SPD signs because during sleep, the brain consolidates learning, processes emotions, and recharges for the next day. However, many children with these conditions struggle with sleep issues, creating a vicious cycle. Gradually adjust bedtimes and wake times by just 15 minutes every few days and establish calming bedtime routines. Creating sleep-friendly environments can dramatically improve focus and emotional regulation during school hours. 3, creating environmental structure that actually works. Children with ADHD and SPD often struggle with executive function skills. Creating organized home environments with command centers, design spaces for school items, and color-coded systems can help reduce anxiety and enable children to feel more in control of their daily routines. This isn't just about organization, it's about reducing the cognitive load on an already overwhelmed nervous system, allowing that mental energy to be directed toward learning and growth instead. 4. The exercise connection that rivals medication. Dr. John Ratey's groundbreaking research in his book Spark shows that exercise can be as effective as medication for some children with ADHD. Why? Because movement naturally boosts the brain's chemicals that help with focus, calm, and emotional regulation. And that's why even just rolling out of bed and doing jumping jacks, dancing, or a quick walk can help children start a day with a more balanced brain. It's one of the simplest, most powerful tools we have, and it's completely free. It can improve cognitive function, boost mood, and help manage anxiety naturally. Morning physical activity specifically helps activate the parasympathetic nervous system and improve neurological function throughout the school day. And this gives children the internal regulation they need to succeed academically and socially. Maybe you tried all of these and still haven't seen much of a change in your child. Well, let's talk about the foundation that is key before everything else. So 5, neurologically focused chiropractic care, the missing piece. Through gentle, specific adjustments, neurologically focused chiropractic care works to release tension in the overactive sympathetic nervous system while activating the calming parasympathetic system, including the vital vagus nerve. At our office, we use advanced insight scanning technology to pinpoint exactly where nervous system stress is occurring and create personalized care plans that can lead to improved focus, better emotional regulation, enhanced sleep quality, and fewer behavioral challenges. This approach addresses the foundation, the nervous system, which then allows all other strategies like sleep organization, exercise to work even more effectively. So, click the link in our bio to learn more about back to school transitions.